eternity later.
Have you ever wondered why our chest gets bigger every time we breathe in? Let's use this balloon to understand how our lungs actually works. Imagine this balloon representing our lungs. Does it become bigger by itself? Now, it's become bigger because the air entered it. Our lungs work in a similar way. During inhalation, the muscles between our ribs contract, causing the ribs to move upward and upward. At the same time, the diaphragm moves downward. This movement increases the size of the chest cavity. As the chest cavity becomes larger, the pressure in it becomes decreased, allowing air to flow into the lungs. When we breathe out, everything happens in reverse. So, the easiest way to remember this are a bigger chest cavity means lower pressure, so air goes in it. A smaller cavity means higher pressure, so the air goes out. Let's just see what passed by. I think that's a fish. Well, don't you guys ever wonder how actually fish breathe? Unlike humans, they actually have a special organ that is called gills. The breathing process starts when the fish opens its mouth to let the water enters and close their mouth to create pressure from the water over the gills. In the gills, there are actually many tiny structures that is called gill filaments. Oxygen diffuses water into the blood, while carbon dioxide diffuses blood into the water. This process is called gaseous exchange. Next, I will explain about how breathing mechanism of frogs works. First, inhalation. The frog breathes through nostril, mouth, and glottis are closest. Buccopharyngeal cavity lower. This is because the low air pressure in the mouth cavity draws air into the buccopharyngeal cavity through the nostril. When the glottis opens, nostril is closed and buccopharyngeal cavity raises. This is because the increased air pressure pushes air into lungs. Lastly, exhalation. Air expelled from lungs, helped by the optimal pressure and elasticity of lungs. Now that is how breathing mechanism of frog works. Now you know. Imagine trying to breathe but you don't have a nose, a mouth, or even lungs. That is the daily life of grasshopper. According to this picture, when an insect breathes in, the abdominal muscles relax. Consequently, the volume of the trachea decreases, raising the internal pressure. As a result, the air is forced out through the spiracle.
Although humans, fish, frog, and insect breathe differently, all of them share one important goal, which is to absorb oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. So, even though their breathing mechanism is different, all of them is perfectly adapted to its environment. Organism has different breathing.
Imagine trying to breathe but you don't have how breathing mechanism of frog works. Now you know. Did you see what just passed?